Okay, so these are the woods I used to hang out in when I was a kid. You know, I'd ride my bike, down this trail here. That's Pasadena Avenue right there. Yeah. So here we go. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, and I'm finally back in my old neighborhood. I'm going to take some pictures and video and stuff. It's supposed to be spring, but for some reason we got snow again. Thank God for Michigan weather, right? It's unpredictable like herpes. Yeah, a lot of stuff has changed since I moved from Flushing. I was living in Arizona for a while there, working at Walmart. Lost my job at Walmart, moved back to Michigan. I was supposed to move in with this girl named Susie, but she didn't sign the papers to the apartment complex in the right places, so I show up to move in, and the landlord says, get the hell out of here. So I ended up moving in with my sister Nicole for a while, and I blew my 401k on her, paying for her rent and stuff, and her cigarettes and her beer and her food. And then after a while, the guy that owned that place kicked us out. We ended up living in these shitty little blue cabins called The Last Resort in Greenbush. And then she took out to Florida to live with our mom. So I was sort of stuck there with this old dude that was a piece of shit. A drunk that made me do everything for him. He was always falling down and shit because he was old and drunk all the time. And he finally decided that he wanted to move out and go live in a nursing home. I was working at CruiseCom, which is a call center in Escoda, Michigan. I was making good money there, but I didn't like having to deal with all the retarded pieces of shit I was talking to every day about their Direct Express cards and their food stamps. I could make a video about that alone. That'd be entertaining enough. Okay, I should probably go up here and see when I was a preteen or whatever you want to say. The older kids would come out here and have beer parties, drink underage. This is pretty much the spot right here where they had their bonfires. Looks different than when I last saw it. But pretty much right here is where they'd have their bonfires. You can see some burnt wood and stuff from back then. I'd come out here and I'd pick up their beer cans and their bottles. And I'd walk up to Meijer, which doesn't exist anymore. One day I got $30 in bottles. I know that there's some wild strawberries that grow over here somewhere down this trail. I used to pick those and black caps and all that. Well, this is interesting. It looks like it's been burnt. Under all this snow and shit, there's a plaque. Well, there used to be a plaque. What the fuck happened? On this rock, there used to be a plaque. Said something about this area being reforestation or something. Somebody actually came out here and stole that piece of shit? Jeez. That's pretty messed up. Yeah, this place has really changed a lot. This trail used to be wider. Right up ahead is the old Flint City Cemetery. It's actually owned by the Marines or something. It's an old military cemetery. It was segregated not only racially but financially as well. The morbid thing is that you can tell where the poor people were buried. They were buried in these cheap pine coffins, and over the years, as the coffins rotted, the ground sank in over them. So if you're in Flint Cemetery and you see a coffin-shaped hole in the ground where it sunk in, that's where a poor person was buried, most likely. Man, I haven't been out here in years. The better part of 10 years, I'd say. And they just started maintaining the grounds again. You can tell by the crosses. Those weren't here before. Huh. That's odd. That tree actually came down. So coming around the corner here, there's a lot of water. Look at that. There used to be a bunch of wood right here piled up. I mean, last time I was here, that's what it looked like, you know. On the other side there, there's King Power Golf, the driving range. Yeah, we used to come out here as kids and fly kites. And being the dumbass I am, I always managed to get mine caught in one of these trees. I really should have brought a backpack with me. I'm trying to carry around my vital records right here. Trying to get a job, and I got some applications in there. I just hope it doesn't start raining because I have nowhere to go. I'm literally, this is my old neighborhood, but I have nowhere to go right now if it were to start raining. The ground is really soft. I was trying to pull my shoes off. As a kid, King Power Golf would give us 10 cents per ball that we brought back for them. So a lot of us kids would cut holes in the fence and try to, you know, do it that way. I remember once they refused to give me money because my hands were all scratched up from reaching through the fence. Most of those are veterans, by the way. Aside from the poor people and all that. what am I talking about? I'm technically poor right now. I only have $1,000 in my bank. I'm trying not to use up too much battery on this because I forgot my charger. Yeah, it's definitely starting to ice right now. It's getting windy. I'm sure you can hear that. It's been 10 minutes, so I'll go ahead and stop right now. Pick it up at Meadow Street.